have a really quick story time before I rush off to tuition, but that's actually what reminded me that I have a story. The other day, right, when my tuition agency, like, they texted me and they were like, oh, we have a new job for you, and I looked at the assignment and it was quite close to my house, so I was like, oh my gosh, great, like the stars are aligning. And after that, I texted the parents, you know. This was like 1 week in advance to our first lesson, so we never met before, okay? And I texted the parents like my usual like intro and everything. And then after that, like 2 seconds later, they replied, oh wow, like these parents are like efficient. First thing, they didn't even like say anything. They sent me questions. They literally just started sending me questions. Okay, like they want me to start already. Then I was like, because usually like for me, even though I charge like by the hour, throughout the week, like they have questions or anything, like I always just answer anyway. So it's only gonna take me like a little while to do it. So it's like not that long, so it's not a big of a deal. And then after that, right, they're like, oh, can we have a quick chat though? And then after that, they freaking started calling me. Like they called me on the spot, like over and over again, and I didn't pick up because I was at my EduSave like bursary award thing. But they kept calling, and then I feel like usual people is like if you call like once or twice and then like they never pick up, you just assume you're busy and then just tag to like call you back or something, right? They were so persistent about it. I had to like hang up multiple times because I was freaking at the award ceremony. Like, what do you want me to do? So I texted them. Now I was like, it's not a convenient time for me to talk. Like they were like, yeah, sure. Like when are you free? Then I'm like, oh, maybe like the next day 11 AM or something. So then they were like, okay, freaking like send me the questions again, and they were like, please get this done before our chat. Like, okay, fine. So I did the questions, right? Sent it to them, and then they called me. It was like the husband and the wife, and then they were like, you're on speakerphone, my wife is next to me. And the first thing that they start off with, right, the first red flag, they were like, we're actually on a very tight budget, and our amount cannot be any more than 35 an hour. So like 1.5 hours is definitely not enough for us. We need you to put in more. I'm like, you are paying me by the hour. What do you mean you're on a tight budget, but you still want me to put in more hours? I'm so confused. Okay, if you have questions like throughout the week and everything, like fine, send them to me. But oh my gosh, she was literally like saying like, I'm gonna work very closely together with you. We're gonna come up with a plan, a weekly plan, like what we're going to be doing each day. Then I'm like, girl, our tuition is once a week. What do you mean each day? Like, sure, I can give you assignments, I can give you homework, I can give you a lesson plan, but like she wanted me to be like on call to work with your child every single day. Sorry. And then after that, she started critiquing the work that I sent over. So started breaking them down, because when I did the questions, I just did it as like, oh, maybe they just want to test and see like if I know how to do it or what. So I just did it very roughly, like how I would do it. And then I always have like the very brief steps, and then I'll verbally explain it, and then I'll get the student to explain back to me and write it in terms that they will understand. Because if you can see everything from my working from a picture, then why do you need tuition? Why do you need me to go, right? So I explained that to her, but she was like, no, I think the way they are doing it, right, she will not understand. I think blah, blah, blah. And then she started critiquing it step by step. And she's like, you should have done this here, you should have written this here. Then in my mind, I'm thinking, then you teach your child. Then you teach your child. Why are you hiring me and then telling me how to do my job? Like some point, right, she just kept going on and on. I just went quiet, like I literally just went quiet. Like she kept talking, so I just like, okay. She went, hello. Like, oh, okay, I didn't even know you were done. I understand that you want the best for your child. I'm a 19-year-old girl and you're screaming at me at 11 AM in the morning. Can we calm down? Oh my gosh, I was flabbergasted. I was shocked because all my previous students, like all my current students, their parents are the loveliest. I love them so much. It's so nice to me. This was a shock. This was a literal shock. Goodbye.